questions? No?
All right, sorry, Coach. Huge win today, obviously. How does it feel to get a win back from what happened on January 20th?
Well, it's a big win. I think Big East win, especially on the road, for our group is a big win. And I thought our guys, for the most part, played a really good game. We didn't handle the last part of the game as well as I would have liked, but we had to play well to get into that position. I thought our center position, Luke Fisher, and then Matt Held gave us tremendous minutes and was a real shot in the arm. I think Hanif continues his strong play. It's his third 20-point game in 4 Big East games. I mean, I don't know how many freshmen have done that. I don't know. It's hard to do. And then I thought Tracy Carter really did a nice job for us. I mean, he had a couple turnovers that I know he wishes he had back. But his ball handling and his ball pressure in the first half resulted in a number of turnovers that led to our baskets. So overall, was pleased with the effort. Obviously, there's things we can continue to get better at, but we're pleased with the win.
How big was Hanif's performance giving you that threat from behind the arc tonight?
Big. I think, he works at it. He works like crazy. And I think you see Haney continuing to blossom as a player. He's a guy who early in the season was getting most of his stuff done going to the basket, but to be able to complement that with hitting an open shot is a good thing, and we needed all of them.
You started the second half 6 of 7 from the field. How important was that, just setting the momentum for the second half?
I thought it was really important, and I think we wanted to try to attack the paint, get the ball inside, which we were able to do. I think the way we started the second half was huge, and we haven't always done a great job of that coming out of the half times, but today we did.
Were you able to get a better pace offensively tonight than you were in the game in Milwaukee?
Yeah, in the game in Milwaukee, I thought we played defense that was good enough to win a game. I mean, we held 56 points. I thought tonight we did a much better job of sharing the ball. They do a really good job when you do get penetration, whether it's by the dribble or the post pass, of really converging to the ball. And in Milwaukee, we didn't make the extra pass. I thought we had a lot more sequences tonight when we did get into the paint. We made much better decisions than we did in our last game.
You guys held DePaul to 1 of 7 on 3-point attempts in the second half after a 50% shooting performance in the first. Is that something you guys emphasized at the break?
Yeah, we allowed their 4 men, Hamilton and Henry, to get open shots. I thought we did a better job of closing in on them and taking up their space in the second half. And that was an important part of us winning.
Did you expect Paul wouldn't have Garrett and Rick Bosch, or?
No. Garrett played the whole game against St. John's. And so, we expected him, obviously. He's one of the better players in our conference. And that's a big loss for them. I think Coach Dave has done a great job with his team. But losing Garrett is a hard loss for them.
And you mentioned Matt Held. What was it about his play that really impressed you today?
He was always in the right position, trying to do the right things. And that's some things you may not notice, whether it's ball screen defense or whether it's a hard physical block out or it's trying to take a charge. Matt's a kid who's improved immensely from the start of the season, and it's a result of his attitude. He's a guy who shows up every day to work. He doesn't get down on himself. He has a great attitude every day, and as a result of that, he's making improvements. And this is a huge game for us. And he was able to step up and have a big impact in one of our biggest games.
The defense was really quick today. How do you continue that going forward?
Well, we got to continue the pressure on the ball, and I thought it started with Tracy, and that made everything easier. We got to continue to pressure the ball. I thought we did a really good job, especially in the first half, of rebounding, and we got to continue to rebound the ball. They didn't get. They only had 11 second chance points. A lot of those came late, but for the when the game was tight, they weren't getting second and third shots at the basket.
What was it like to have such a strong fan turnout for a road game?
Our fans have been terrific. you know, to walk out of the locker room and see so many Marquette fans at an away game and to have the "We Are Marquette" chant, you know, that makes an impact. You know, like whether fans believe it or not, they can have an impact on the game. And I think it was great to have them here. You know, when they're engaged at home, they help us. And so, you know, very thankful for the support we get from our fan base.
Coach, it seemed like DePaul was game planning around Henry and Luke. Tell me about how big it was for them to adjust towards the middle part of the first half and combine for 30 points.
Well, it was big. You know, and actually we got the ball by the basket to start the game. We just didn't finish. You know, I thought we were knocked back by their physicality a little bit, but we had the ball inside. But, you know, obviously I thought especially Luke was really good today. I thought he was very good and with the ball in the paint.
Yeah. Last one.
Playing as many young guys as you are, has consistency been one of the bigger challenges?
Oh yeah, it has been a challenge. And look, we play. There's 200 minutes in a college game. We had freshmen play 106 of those minutes today, on the road in the Big East, which is, you know, by all measures, one of the top 2 or 3 conferences in the country. You know, that's over half your minutes on the road. And so, you know, this is the longest and hardest that our young guys have ever had to compete, pay attention, and focus. We only have 3 guys on our team that played a complete college season. 3 guys that played 1 complete college season. And so, you know, it's a lot of it's learning and trying to get better each day.
That's it. Thanks.